So today was almost 8.5. It was 8.45 miles. Much further than I thought I was actually capable of doing. I started out today thinking I did not have 8 miles in me. It was raining all morning. I slept in. It was a late start. I've been having a pinching sensation in my lower right-hand side of my back yesterday, which this morning moved up to somewhere between my shoulders, like right around my neck. So I assumed that that meant, I'm going to be having this pinching sensation. It's going to feel really strong towards the end, and I'm, not going to make it nearly as far. I also felt really, really sore and achy. Just overall, didn't think I had it in me. So I ate, pretty good breakfast. Note to self, keep eating really good breakfasts. Nothing heavy, but I had like 2 eggs and a piece of toast and a cup of coffee, and that took me the entire time. No problem at all. So I need to note to self, eat more like that before you go for a long run, because that carried me through entirely. Not hungry now, and I've been stretching, so it definitely eating a good sized breakfast, not like a bagel or something like that, but a good protein and carb. So making sure I eat that. Yeah, totally didn't think I was going to get all that distance in today, and I finished up the first, my first leg, my first 3.5 miles, and was shocked that I felt fantastic. I was like, I'm going to keep going as long as I can keep going. And by the time I got 5 miles in, I was like, it's only 3 miles from here. I could totally do that. And yeah, I probably could have kept going. I really honestly could have just kept going through to 10 miles today. Shockingly enough, on the morning, I felt like it the least was the morning I actually got to do it. And totally could have done more. So I gotta keep that in mind. Bug. Still a lot of bugs out. And I have a cat, but who's also annoying. Yeah, you. So, also need to note that my right hip is really sore. Like, really tight muscles in my right hip, which is causing tight muscles in my left hip, which causes my knees to get achy at about mile 6. So note to self, need to stretch out my hips way more, my calves way more, because that'll help my feet and ankles feel less achy towards the end. I'll feel a lot less like I've got blood sunk down into the soles of my feet, because it's kind of weird when you feel like your feet are squishing when you step, and you know that you don't have wet shoes. It's like, I don't have wet shoes, but it feels like I'm squishing. That's not exactly great. So yeah. So yeah, definitely remember to do that. Lots of stretching today and forever in the future, mostly hips and calves. And I'm going to be, for the rest of today and probably tomorrow, putting on some K-tape on my right knee just to try to alleviate some of the workload that it's been taking on. It has been working really, really hard to overcompensate for the fact that my right hip has had that pull muscle, and I've been favoring it. My right hip, the whole thing, like just overcompensating on hips, and my knees are taking the brunt. So that's gonna have to be my doing. So K-tape coming back out. It'll be fun. Kind of excessive. I gotta go remember how to put it on, because it's been like a year. Otherwise, really good. I can't think of anything else. I feel like I'm in much better shape for this half marathon this year than I was at this time last year. And I'm still over a month away. So that's impressive when I'm running 8 miles, thinking I could totally do 10 miles. I'm not going to, because it's not part of my training, and I still got another 4 miles to do tomorrow. So why would I do that? So this will be really interesting. I think this time might be easier. was thinking about it on the race today, on the run today. I'm like, you know what's going to happen now? You feel great. It's going to go awesome. And then you're going to get injured. That's probably most likely what's going to happen. Well, at least I'm prepared for it now. Though I probably won't. But you know, if it does, I'll be prepared for it. I will already have thought of it and go, well, yeah, I figured it would happen at some point. It has to happen sometime, and I'm already planned for it, so we'll find out.